Hi everybody, Empress Vibrant here. Hope everybody is blessed and has risen well. Welcome to your daily reading. Today is the 15th of the 12th, 2020. If you haven't done already, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. This is very general, so for your personal readings, all the information will be in the description box below and in the service section of my Facebook. So link me up on my IG, that's at Empress Vibrant. Without any further ado, let's kick it off. Let's see what the energy is all about. Today's energy we have is awareness, number 11, okay? And number 11 speaks of, so the energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of a multi-dimensional world so that we can create a reality we truly choose. So when we're dealing with awareness, the awareness is that we are living in a multi-dimensional world. Our reality is only but a sliver into the multiverse. So our realities are pretty much based on those things that we see with our own two natural eyes. This is also our pasts that are creating our futures and our realities as we speak. So when we're talking about awareness that there are so many different dimensions, and there are some people who believe that there are many different versions of us in many different parts of these universes. So there is, another Empress Vibrant out there doing something else. Maybe she's married with 10 children, maybe she's an artist, maybe, and these all resonate with, different facets of who I am. So I have an inner artist in me, and there may be a reason why I keep pulling upon this, this arty and creative side, coming from a big family. Like I said, all of those things we can pour on and pull towards our experiences. So when we're talking about the multiverse, we're talking about so many different versions of ourselves that we can pull upon. So we don't need to just settle for the one that we've been given. We don't have to settle for this reality. And what is reality anyway? Especially if we are able to manipulate this existence, this reality. So to understand that there is an awareness of how big we truly are in this universe, this multiverse, this should be giving us a lot more empowerment. We should be having lots more strength and confidence in who we are, recognizing that there is so much more to us that is yet to be seen. There's more to you that meets the eye. Okay, there is more to you than you can perceive. So be more aware of the fact that we have a multitude of ancestors who have come before us and are living through us right now, are experiencing a different universe to what they were living in, a different time, in a different space. And we are responsible for allowing them to exist in this space, experience different things from a different time and space. So when we're talking about the multiverse, this is what we mean. And when we say we are God in flesh, walking around, this is what it means. There is so many different facets to you and I that there is no need for us to be okay with our lot, to say, oh, well, this is kind of how it's always been, and this is how we do things. This is about having no limits. This is about not limiting yourself and not subjecting yourself to a version that you've seen with your natural eyes and are assuming that that's it for you. That is so far from the truth, my beautiful family. The way that we are so multifaceted, multidimensional, and even our spiritual faculties, when we talk about affecting each other, we have no real idea what our words and what our actions are doing for the universe itself. Hey, Sims? So when we're talking about our ability to affect the world around us, the universe. This is what they're trying to remind us of, to be aware that we are a part of this multifaceted universe, multiverse. However, with that awareness, we know that we can take and pick and choose different parts of ourselves to create the reality that we want right now. And that goes right back to that heaven in the now, heaven in the now. Because we have to pull upon our memories, pull upon our imagination, pull upon our words of affirmations to then perceive this heaven in the now, to perceive all these different versions of who we are. That version of you that is more confident, that version of you that is more fearless, that version of you that gets ish done regardless of what is going on. And we all can be tapping into those different parts of ourselves at different times. And we also have the downside where we allow our memories to dictate what our reality looks like because it's always been like that, you know? So we have the opportunity in this great multiverse to pick, the reality that suits us best. We're talking about preferences now. Yeah, so we can, so what we prefer, our preferred state of being, we can take that time, breathe deep, imagine that bad boy and bring that in. Speak those words that somebody with confidence would speak. Act like the person who has that confidence. You understand me? Set out on your day and move like the person who you want to be today, picking from that multiverse and the multifaceted person that you really are, the God self, God in flesh, I walk around, yeah. You see me? So that's a big deal. And sometimes we just need a reminder that we are not just merely human beings. Yeah, that is just half of the story, you know. Yes, we are mortal, as in, yes, you know, we've got our expiration date in this flesh, yeah. But outside of the flesh, energy never dies. It only transmutes and changes into something different. We're talking about transformation. So we can't dead. No, no, no. We can't dead. And I true things that I talk. We never die. We never die. You know, we never do. We just change form, you know. That is why we can see some of our children or our other family members who come later who carry on and behave and look like those who have passed before. And we can say, come in like, really, come back again, you know? And it's a comfort to some people. And obviously it's quite frightening to others. But there is really, really that energy that we do. We really definitely, we just change form. You know, like I said, transmute and transfer, that's it. We just keep on moving and changing and evolving. So we've got that awareness. And we also got our third chakra, which is the solar plexus. So the energy of the solar plexus helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be. So we can set a course towards our goals. See how similar these two cards are, right? We've got awareness, yeah, which is talking about the energy of awareness supports our capacity to focus our attention on all aspects of a multi-dimensional world so that we can create the reality we truly choose. Now listen to this, bear boy. Third chakra, the energy of the solar plexus helps us to realize who we are and who we want to be so we can set course towards our goals. Yes, 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 it is snake medicine, transmutation, that's it. So who is it that you want to be? Who are ya? Who are ya? Who are you and who do you want to be? Our solar plexus is all about, oh yeah, Tuesday. I like that one. Every time I see it, I'm like, I like that. Tuesday. Yeah, so who you choosing to be today? Who you going outside there representing? You out there representing the child of the Most High. You know, you representing your highest peace. You representing your highest intentions. But who are you? And who do you want to be? And then we can set ourselves on that course to be in alignment with our assignment, as my sister, what is her name, Lulu would say. So it's like a true blessing when you look at it, because we're talking about number 3, the third chakra. This is our solar plexus. This is all about the will. You know, this is the will to make change. This is our viewpoint of ourselves. We're going back even to our self-esteem, who we say we are, who we feel we are, based upon quite a few different mediums. So that could be based on your social status, the way you grew up, whether you was a churchgoer, whether you was someone who went to the masjid, whether you was somebody who didn't go to any kind of religious or whatever, the type of school you went to, you know, the type of area that you lived in, you know, the type of people that lived in your area, whether it was a predominantly what they call them things there? What we call them people there? You know, ethnic, whether it was a mix of folk, you know, whether you was living around a lot of Asians or whether you was living around a lot of white people, all of those things play a role in your your experience in life and the things that you take on board. So this is very, very, I really, really like that. So we're dealing with our awareness, pulling back on that power that we really, truly, truly have. Yeah, I love that. Choose more synchronicity. I'm glad to hear that, because this is going to be happening more and more, the synchronicity, especially with all of what's going on in our moon cycles. Um, and what is actually going on a more personal level for each and every one of us. You know, there are things that are happening that are in direct link to our ascension individually, you know. So it's a very beautiful sentiment to know that we don't have to accept the way things look right now. It doesn't have to be so, you know. You choose your desired state and you pull upon that energy. You get up in that alignment with that assignment. You move how you want to move. That's going to be conducive to getting what you want. Jeez, listen. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me about the awareness. Tell me about awareness, please, for the collective. What a beautiful message as well. Thank you. Out here empowering folk. You know what I'm saying? I feel pretty good. All right, see, let's see, and this is all right. So when we are dealing with awareness and our third chakra, we're recognizing that this is all about the fact that we are multifaceted. We can choose the state that we prefer, and our solar plexus, working on this energy of our will, who we are, who we want to be, who we present ourselves in this world, needs to be worked on, it needs to be loved on. So if you haven't been working on your third chakra for some time, this is calling for you to be aware that your third chakra is asking for a little bit of TLC. So with awareness and the third chakra, so the tarot is telling me that there is definitely, we've got the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands speaks about making a decision. This is an action card. So when we're talking about making some type of decision, we are looking at ways in which we can alter our reality. So they can be very small things. Getting up earlier in the dawning, going to sleep earlier at night, listening to different types of music and different types of tones, fasting, eating different types of food, drinking lots more water, interacting with different types of people. All of these decisions, small as they may be, create a ripple effect and create a difference in how your reality is being experienced at that particular time. So look at all these little subtle ways to change your world. And it always first starts with you. When you change your surroundings and change your world, then we send out a ripple effect, which actually supports change across a wider scope. So this is why when we say about changing the world, we must change the one that's in our homes or our immediate. That is the best place to start, because once you do that, you are sending out the right frequency for others to jump on, for others who are on the alignment, on the same frequency. They will jump on that because it's like, oh, I felt that. That makes sense. I just got up and felt like I needed to do something different. And then you find when you speak to like-minded people, there are other people who felt the same type of energy, people who are making the same types of changes as you. So these are small but very, very poignant changes that we can make that will support us move into that higher state of being. And then we have the Page of Swords. When we're talking about the Page of Swords, we're also talking about being very focused. And when we're talking about the swords, we're also talking about cutting away and being razor sharp about our decisions and being very focused upon them. When the swords come up, especially pages, because this is like, for some, pages are like the young people or like the teenagers of the tarot. So when we're talking about learning and showing the world what we have to offer, this may be something that is in its infancy. Maybe it's something that you've just started. Maybe it's something that you've been ruminating on, but you haven't moved it past a certain level. So when we're talking about swords, we're talking about being sharp and focused. And remember what these cards are talking about. Your capacity to focus our intentions, focus our attention on all aspects of a multidimensional world. And also this one talks about us recognizing who we are and who we want to be so that we can get on that course. So even if you are only at the beginning stages, you've just had the inkling of some type of change, you are on your way. And what divine is saying to you is take very small steps, 1 a day, 2 a day, whatever feels comfortable to you, to change your reality in some way. Change the way you speak about yourself and the way you speak about others, and see how your day changes. When you speak more positive and love and light into yourself, there is an energy of confidence that comes about, a surge of, if you were somebody who feels like, well, you're quite a bit of a pushover, people just always seem to get one up on you. When you have that level of confidence and understanding that you are, in fact, God in flesh, you are, in fact, a child of the Most High, then you can have your back straight and you can defend yourself. You can speak up for yourself. And you can also speak up for those who you see who don't have the voice. And that comes with that confidence, that comes with that self-esteem. But that can only be built over time. That's why you have to take small steps towards understanding that there is something greater, higher than you, which that be the Most High. You can call it, I don't know, lots of people call the divine source different things. But whatever it is that you are pulling on for that inner standing, for that grace, and that inner standing, that is where you will find your confidence. That is where you will find the abundance that you are looking for. And it will be the key to working on your third chakra. But this is who you are, your solar plexus. Start listening to some of those meditations, those healing tones. You'd be surprised how great they help. Just put them on when we are asleep. You'll be amazed how you feel in the dawning. Best believe that. And then we've got number 19, the sun. I love the sun card because yes, indeed, things will be illuminated for you. Things will become brighter. Things will become clear. We're talking about clarity here. We're talking about connection to divine source. We are talking about being bold and unapologetic. We are talking about walking around feeling on top of this world. You know, that's right. Confidence and trusting in yourself. This is real, but this comes from making them small decisions, them small changes, you know, being open enough to show who you truly are, being focused and having that attention to detail, you know, and understanding that this is what leads us, this is what it leads us to harmony, feeling comfortable, wholesome. You know, we just feel cool in your own skin. You know, this is them ones where you're just looking in the mirror at yourself and everything, just like, damn, you know, I got it going on. Do you know what I mean? Or when you recognize that you are no longer fazed by certain things that used to knock you way off course. This is what the sun illuminates. It illuminates your development. It illuminates how happy your life could truly be by the awareness that you are a multi-dimensional being, baby, and you can pick your preferred state of being. Yes, you can. Yeah, by coming from that place, who am I and who do I want to be? Yes, that's right. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's quickly go into our love activation. What is being activated within us time regarding this spread, please? Oh, it's you two, huh? Okay, so the first one we've got, oh, we've had this one again. So we're going to go back to trust. Trust has come up. Trust was what we were talking about yesterday in the sister circle. So, trust. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have the faith in your intuition. So that's faith in yourself, faith in the fact that whatever you're feeling, the messages that you are being given about how to proceed, you need to trust that. Don't keep running outside of yourself for your confirmations. You feel it in your divine energy. You know what you want to do. Trust the divine that is not going to take you anywhere that you are not meant to be. Okay, so trust. Okay, trust in the process. Trust in the fact that those who come in and out of your life is coming in and out of your life for a reason. Trust the intuition, trust yourself, trust the inner knowing, because that's innate. We've got harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. And we keep going back to this, to this having harmony with everything. We'll keep going back to that asar, that oneness, to that notion that everything that happens is happening for a reason, you know, to strengthen us, you know, and it's real, you know, and this one we're going to have to toy around with, and this is why it will keep coming up, because we're going to have to keep at deprogramming ourselves. Yeah, that inner knowing. Yeah, we know the truth. Sometimes we don't trust ourselves, but when we have harmony with ourselves and with everything that is going on, we are less likely to be upset and depressed about why things are moving the way they're moving. Instead, we are looking at, what am I learning from this? You know, what strengths am I gaining? You know, what level of understanding have I got now, opposed to before this situation happened, before I met those set of people, before that happened to me, you know, all of those things. And then we've got joy. Yes, bring in the joy. So we have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Yes, yes, bring in that fun. Don't make it so humdrum. You know, when people talk about making changes, like, oh, it's so much to do. It doesn't have to be like that. Honestly, you can make it fun. You can switch things up. It doesn't have to be so dry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, have fun along the way. Laugh at yourself. Sometimes I sit down and laugh at myself the way I get madded with certain things. You want to see me in there sometimes. On some, is that done though? Is that done? Well, can you get it done, please? I'm getting all hot and bothered, you know what I'm saying? The tempo them start, you know what I'm saying? Like, on some stress Eric business. You want to see me in there sometimes? I have to laugh at myself. And then my son does this thing that gets, you know, when you know the people just know how to grind your gears. My son's like, oh, why are you mad? Why are you big mad? And that in itself, I'm just like, and then it makes me laugh because it's true. Why are you mad? Why are you big mad? And there is a saying where one of the best ways to get somebody to understand how they're behaving is to point it out, is to illuminate it. And when I'm carrying on with my big stress Eric self, but someone like, why are you mad? Why are you big mad? So I get my little constant reminders when I'm carrying on too dry and there's the joy has left the house because mummy's no longer smiling with teeth. There's no dimples going on. She's just on some, but is it done? Can you get it done though? Like, you know? So let's bring a spirit of joy to what it is that we are doing. And in closing, let's get some affirmations and some words of encouragement. I say when the little people them can really, really draw you out of yourself, you know. Oh. Oh, you gotta love them though. That's why they're here. You know what I'm saying? Out here trying to draw us out. Oh, let's see now. That's right, Holmes. Ain't no joke. All the parents, y'all know, man. Anyone who's got nieces, nephews, you know when they're ready to draw on the oat. Oh, lovely. So, what is going to support us? I really need to lighten up. Yeah, man, it's real. It's real. We really need to lighten up with the little people there because they're just like, gosh, ugh, you know, it's not that deep. Do you know what I mean? And really, it isn't. We've just got time constraints. We want stuff done in a timely fashion. We want to make sure that we are not being any kind of walkover. So sometimes we're a little bit too enough than we need to be. But supporting our awareness that we are multi-dimensional beings, multifaceted, we have to move from a space of fun. Yes, darling, yeah, I know all about it. Listen, yeah, your mama's doing her best. Yeah, she love you. Yeah. We want things done, right? So what you could do is to support her by getting stuff done. And if you see there's things around the house that could be done, don't wait for her to ask. That's what I'll be saying to my son on a regular. So I must ask you. So you're just going to walk past that, are you? You know what I mean? But yes, man. Yeah, you see that now? Same. I'm the strict auntie. Yes, man. We have to get a little bit of joy up in it. So what is going to support our awareness that we are multi-dimensional beings, multifaceted beings, and that our third chakra needs a little bit of TLC. That's that solar plexus. Who am I and who do I wish to be? I give my body exactly what it needs today. I give my body exactly what it needs today. Okay. So whether that be rest, like I always say, a little bit of TLC, you know what I'm saying, eating the right things, drinking a lots of water, you know, anything that your body requires. If you need rest, I beg you try rest, okay? Then we have money. You know I love when money comes in. Yes. So money equals energy. It flows in and it flows out. So do not chase him. It will come back round. Yeah, it's like that merry-go-round. It will circle. It will circulate back to you. But when you shook like it ain't coming, best believe it start get very elusive and want to be hard to come back. So be very, very mindful that money is energy and it flows in and out. We don't have to hang on to it for dear life, and we don't have to chase him so hard neither. Yeah? So everything is everything. Last but not least, we have I am abundant in all areas of my life. Best believe that, homies. I am abundant in all areas of my life. Yes, you are. Every last one of you are abundant in all areas of your life. All of it. You're growing every day, every single day. All right. So, yes, go on with an abundant and lovely selves. Love on yourselves now. Caress on that third chakra. You know what I'm saying? Remember the awareness that you are just not a human being. You are God and flesh walking around here. Never forget that now. So you go on that episode of a bliss day. And yeah, catch me. Listen, I need to start doing some hashtags and pinning. I don't know how to do all of that stuff. So I'm gonna have to hit up with you sisters and y'all need to help me out on how to do all of this stuff. Yeah, because the Kwanzaa's coming and I'll be doing Orisha readings. I'm going to be doing it for the 2 days. I'm going to be doing, okay, when I know the dates, I'll let you know, probably tomorrow. But yes, family, have yourself a blessed day. Much love. Empress Baron signing out. So that has been your daily reading. I hope that it was beneficial. I hope you got something from it. And obviously this is very general. So for your more personal readers, all the information is in the description box below and under my services tab. So it would be lovely to hear from you. Have yourself a great day and all the blessings to you. Take care. Blessings.